morning, everyone. My name is Jane Liu, and I am school captain of MLC School. I am incredibly honoured to be speaking today about White Ribbon Day because it is such an important day and such an important cause. It warms my heart to see the amount of support that has been poured into supporting this event and raising awareness about this issue. So first of all, what is domestic violence? Domestic violence happens when someone close to you doesn't respect you and takes control of the relationship in a way that makes you feel isolated, hurt, and frightened. Most people think that domestic violence only happens in the form of physical violence, hitting or kicking or throwing things around. But the truth is, domestic violence comes in many other forms. It can be emotional, making someone feel worthless. It can be financial, controlling how much money they can use and thus what they can do in their lives. It can also be social and spiritual, and sometimes it can continue after the relationship has ended in the form of stalking. So why is it so important that we talk about this? It's so important because violence is more common than we think. 1 in 3 women have been exposed to physical domestic violence, and 1 in 4 children have been exposed to domestic violence. And yes, exposing a child to domestic violence is still child abuse because it leaves them with mental and psychological effects that they might not ever recover from. These aren't pretty statistics, they're frightening. And it's because these victims of domestic violence are trapped in a cycle of abuse that they can't escape from, and that is why we are talking about it today. Thankfully, organisations like White Ribbon Day are working towards ending violence against women. And MLC School, we eagerly support them. We have a huge chalkboard mural up in the main school, as well as posters and resources all over the place for students if they should need to seek help. And these support services include Lifeline, Kids Helpline, and the police. We are starting conversations in assemblies, in our pastoral care groups, and in our friendship circles, because we know that starting conversations is the beginning to breaking the cycle, because we need to remind young people that their voices matter, that we hear them, we see them, and that we are always listening. You can help too. You can educate your brothers, your fathers, your uncles about domestic violence. You can tell them that harassing or being violent towards a woman is never okay. You can tell your sisters, your mothers, your aunts, and your friends that they are beautiful and that they deserve love and respect wherever they go and whoever they are with. You can buy a white ribbon, help to support the cause, and use it to start conversations with people about domestic violence. Let people know that you are listening to them and that asking for help is okay. Because it's when people start feeling a little less lonely is that when we can all come forward and help empower each other. So let's create a community that says no to violence and yes to love, respect, and safety. And I repeat this again to every single one of you in this audience, to your friends, to your family, to the people that you pass on the street. You deserve love. You don't need to earn this. You deserve love, you deserve respect, and most importantly, you deserve safety. Thank you.